What's up, 1A? Let's talk about 5 tiny changes that will actually make you happier. Is happiness something you are either blessed with or not? Or something you can work towards, like abs? The good news is that in most cases, happiness falls in the later category. By changing the world around you and your reactions to it, you can become a much more content and happier person on a daily basis. The key is to start with small changes that are easy to implement. That's what we call kaizen. And if you watched my previous video, you know that kaizen is the small daily changes that we make, that little improvement every single day. If we haven't met before, real quick, my name is Jen Plug, your holistic empowerment coach, change from places stuck to authentic thriving, helping you live a fit as a lifestyle and body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit. Please like, subscribe, and follow, and comment throughout the video. That way you're alerted anytime I bring you relevant information about living a fit life. Let's dive in. Number 1, write down 3 things. Start your day by writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. This helps cultivate a attitude of gratitude and helps draw your attention to what is good in life, rather than what we are dissatisfied with. And I recommend, honestly, that you do this 3 times a day. You do this in the morning when you wake up, then at lunchtime, and then before you go to bed as well. Write down 3 things that really went well that day. So many times we go to bed regretting what happened or what we did wrong. But what happens if we go to bed being happy and giving thanks to God or a higher power about things that have gone right? Do you think you'd sleep better? I know you would. And you'd wake up a lot happier, because sometimes the last thought on our mind is how we will determine how we wake up. Number 2, find one way to treat yourself. Even for 10 minutes, find a way to treat yourself. This might mean reading a bit of a book. It might mean, something that you may go for a walk and you just enjoy. Maybe you take a bath. Maybe you start a craft or an activity, something that you really enjoy. You could maybe eat something that you're excited, eat something that you would really be excited to. But I always say the best thing is, if we're trying to live a fit life, so many times we use food as a reward, and that's where emotional eating comes in. So I recommend that you don't actually make it a reward unless it's something unless you really like a tea in the evening or something that's not really calorie heavy. Or something that's healthy can be your reward, but honestly, try to stay away from that if possible. And try to think, you can find things that don't cost anything. Instead of buying a book, you might find one you already have. Maybe you haven't read something in a long time, or you haven't even read. How many of us have books that we haven't read? Okay, this is an added bonus, reminding us that we already have a lot of things that we want and need. Number 3, compliment a friend or relative. We often feel better when we do things for other people, and this can be profoundly impactful to our mood and for hours to come. While you probably don't have the time or budget to dedicate your life to charity, what you can do is send a friend a message letting them know that you're thinking of them, or drop them a compliment into a conversation with someone. Watch the reaction. It's highly rewarding, and you'll feel better too. Number 4, place a picture of your family by your bed and put the TV on in the morning. Reportedly, humans evolved living in small tribes, and that is the setup that still makes us psychologically happiest. Many of us feel very isolated today, which actually leads us to feelings of loneliness and sadness. Number 5, smile. Let's face it, who doesn't love a good smile? Right now, go for it. Put a smile on that face. I hope you're smiling. I am. Smiling more is something that we can actually make us feel happier through a psychological process called facial feedback. In short, our mood changes to match our expression. Smile more and you'll be able to make those around you happier. This in turn means they'll react to you better, which means you'll have more positive interactions. Next time you're at a cashier, try giving a big warm smile to the attendant. It's small and it's free, but it can make a big difference not only to them but to you. So, let's review those 5. 1, write down 3 things in the first thing in the morning, right, that you're grateful for. 2, find one way to treat yourself, preferably not food. Preferably if you're something you already have on hand, all the better. Number 3, compliment a friend or a relative. It just simply can be a text you give them, your handwritten letter. When was the last time you got a handwritten letter in the mail? Number 4, place a picture of your family by your bed and put the TV on in the morning. We want to avoid feeling isolated, especially right now. Number 5, smile. It costs nothing. It goes a long way for you and for others. All right, I hope this helped you in finding some ways that you can actually just, in simple ways. It's all about the small habits that we do every single day that really make the biggest difference. And happiness is something, true joy, Okay, if we look at true joy, which is one of the pillars and the 180 Fit Body Mind Method is really having that joy that's not based on other people, that joy from within. If we really want to have true joy, we have to do things that make us joyous, that we find that joy within regardless of what's going on in the world around us. So incorporate these. Let me know in the show notes, or let me know in the comments which one of these you are going to apply today. Which one are you going to do? Make it, if we say it, if we stick with it, if we say we're going to do something, we're more likely to do it. So go ahead and say that you are going to do it, and let me know which ones. And if you have any questions about you living a fit life, whether it be from nutrition advice to working out to really how we can, get our mental straight, our emotions, how to deal with emotions, please let me know in the comments. Write your questions. That's how I know what relevant videos to bring you. That way I make sure I'm addressing things that you need and that you desire to know. I love hearing from you. Please come anytime. Reach out to me anytime. The show notes tells you exactly how you can reach out to me. If you need any coaching or any empowerment coaching calls, or want to be part of any of my group coaching or any of my other type of workshops, please go and reach out. Remember to like, subscribe, follow. For this is someone that you know that can use some more happiness in their life. Be brave, be kind, live authentically, and always shine. Remember, tribe, you're just one habit away. Maybe that habit is being more happy.